That's where I left that. Alright guys, today we are up here to see if we can find the crankshaft for the 3J D2 project. That was all crated up when we moved. And to be honest, I don't remember what went in what crate, so it's gotta be around here somewhere though. Bingo. That right there is what we are looking for. Heavier than I remember. Oh, alrighty guys. Sorry about the light in here, but let's see if we can get a quick glimpse at this thing before it gets too dark to see anything. See if it is as bad as I remember. So this was healthily coated with WD-40 before it went in that crate, and before anybody else says it, it's already gotten a glimpse at it. Yes, it was this bad when it went into the crate. Alright guys, so having gotten this unwrapped and on the bench, and after about 10 minutes of looking at it, it is not as bad as I had thought it was when I put it in the crate. It is much worse. So let's start with the rear main bearing journal. As you can see, lots of stains. We have rust that's actually standing. We have some pits. All sorts of stuff going on there. Moving forward, this is the side that I'm guessing was up on the engine because there's a lot less rust. Still some. Moving down, you can see a lot of the same. Now, if we look at this journal here, not bad at all. Not a lot of rust. But that is a lot of wear right there. And it's all on one side. The other side, fairly smooth. This one, major bump in the road there. I don't have a micrometer here right now, but I'm going to have to take a look at that one. I'm seeing wear like this on some of the other journals too. That is where they're not rusted. Flipping it over now, we're looking at the side that I believe was down, maybe in some water had gotten into the engine somehow, because this is a lot of rusty, crusty stuff here. We've got off the tip of my finger, pretty major pit right there. And that's the same, mainly in the oil grooves of the other journals. We're seeing a lot of the same. We get back here, this might be the worst spot. We've actually got a small groove of pits cut right on the edge of the journal there. And just no matter where you look, it's not pretty. So the plan here was to get this guy unwrapped and sent out to the machine shop, because doing crankshaft journals is about the one thing I don't have equipment to do. Given a lot of things, I don't have the proper equipment to do it, but with a little bit of time and determination, it can get done. This is one of the few things that no amount of determination could get done well on the equipment I have available. So the plan was to send it out to the local machine shop to have them try and clean up these journals. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit more looking into it before I do, because some of those pits are really deep. It's right on the edge of I can't tell if this is going to be savable or not. To start with, we're going to try. Because this is the correct crankshaft, I believe. I'm going to have to double check the numbers in the books, but I believe this is the correct crankshaft for this model year D2. While we're on the topic of correct to that D2, that engine block is the correct casting for it. It's off of a 1940 model 5J, so it's actually closer in relation to my other D2. However, it is the proper casting number. Getting back to the crankshaft though, the reason I was going to send this out to machining before I do anything else is I can make new bushings for it, which is good because undersized bushings for D2s, I've never seen one. I'm sure they're out there and I'm sure they cost a pretty penny. However, making some new aluminum bushings for this, very doable, but I need to know the sizes of the journals first, and at this point, who knows? You know, there's always a certain number you don't want to go past when you're machining journals, and D2s did have wildly big journals, so hopefully this can still be saved, but I'm going to have to get my micrometers. I don't know if they're packed up. I just realized I do have micrometers here. This crankshaft is really cold right now, but we should still be able to get a reading on just about how big of a step that is. I want to say cylinders number 2 and number 3 are where it feels the worst. Got about 618. Believe these start out at 625. It's 617 on the other side of the groove. Now if we measure over this spot where the oil groove is, I'm at 624. So quite a bit of wear. That's what, 7/8 thou wear probably. I didn't clean it up all that well, but you get the idea. That's war. So I was hoping to show just what this crankshaft looked like before it went out to the machine shop, but I think I'm going to have to do some more research into this before sending it out, and we're going to see what we can do on this. The more you look at it, the worse it gets. Well, hopefully I'll have some better news next time, guys. Stay tuned.